don't understand why you're 40 years old playing this game still. So.
Well, I mean, what game do you think you're going to be playing when you're 40? When do you think you're going to stop playing games? What's the age? What's the cutoff age?
When you're out of high school and college.
You're a high school kid?
Yeah, I'm in high school. Yeah.
How old are you?
Why does it matter?
Well, I mean, you foresee yourself in the future quitting something you love, like video games? Do you not love video games? You just cruise through it.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of a waste of time when you're that old. But.
Well, how do you know? You're not old yet. I mean, I can think of probably reasons that video games would be a waste of time for a high school kid, too. Do you have a 4.0? Are you in honor classes to get more than a 4.0?
No, but...
You know what I'm saying? There's more things you could be doing to improve your life than playing video games, too, right?
Yeah, you study and not play games.
Hey, just recreation, man. Having fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, then.
All right, we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Honey Badger Arcade. So glad to have you all here with me. This is May, where I'm going to be playing fighting games. Is Marvel May, baby? Yeah, gonna be playing some fighting games, and some of the ones that I think that they're underrated, everybody thinks about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as a game that was peak for its time. Especially in the fighting game, I hesitate to say community, but the fighting game community, usually more highly praised than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And I think that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 made a number of improvements. There are some things that I think, were, didn't age as well. Because a lot of times with these crossover games, they try to make characters happen that may not, that may have been a little bit premature, let's say. So some roster choices are a bit weird, but not that bad. Not compared to say Multiverses, which is the Warner Brothers Smash Brothers style fighting game platform. I think they call them platform fighters. But I actually really enjoyed Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is the one we're going to be playing today, because I like most of the characters on the roster. I think they make it a little bit more accessible. It's not quite as broken as Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is in terms of game balance, although I'm sure that there are a bunch of unbalanced characters, but they make it fun to play, and I think that fighting games that operate at this scale are a little bit of a power fantasy. So if you get good at them, you want to feel like you are these characters as you're playing. So the first thing I wanted to do is go through the roster for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then I'll play some matches. If any of you guys that are watching this have this game on PlayStation 4, which is what I'm playing it on, and you want to play together, let me know, and I'll be sure to invite you. Because the one thing about fighting games is steel sharpens steel, right? And I can get good against a computer, but if I'm not fighting anybody, it's kind of limited on how good you can get. And the thing about playing online is, first of all, I don't have the time necessarily to invest in doing that. But the other thing is I do get really competitive, and it can be frustrating to play games like this one online, where the combos can go on for a long time, and you're just kind of stuck watching your character get his ass beat for most of the match. But if you're learning with someone, or you're just sort of playing together, I think that it's a lot more inviting. But these big versus games that are the very much over the top games, they tend to have that as one of the things that I think is kind of a limit compared to games that I tend to get more invested in, which is just the Street Fighter series, or Tekken, or Soul Calibur, or Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters. I think those games are a lot more grounded, but because of that, I can get into them a bit more in terms of the mechanics and the depth of gameplay. But anyway, so Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's look at the fighter side. For Capcom, we got Ryu, because you got to put Ryu in every game. Then we got Morrigan, this is the first time that Morrigan has been in a game, and it's not her old sprites. I believe this is the very first time that she's actually had a new, appearance that wasn't just rehashing her old sprite from Darkstalkers. So, I mean, that's interesting bit of trivia. We have Chris Redfield, who's like one of the guys I like to play. This is his Resident Evil 5 version, and you guys know I love Resident Evil 5. I think it's so much fun to play, and you gotta play Chris. It's so hilarious watching Chris shoot his gun at Galactus. That's what I love about him. Dante, if you I mean, I like Dante. He can be fun. And he's got the music and everything, so you want to get your Devil May Cry on. Dante is definitely like a choice that should have been there from the beginning. Felicia, another character that made it over from Darkstalkers. And again, that she's got her own 3D model. Now this is before Capcom got like they're sort of well known for the RE engine. This is before that, so these models might look a little old or low poly, but I don't mind it actually. I don't mind that it's kind of stylized, and I like the look of it personally. So Chun-Li, another like, you gotta have her in every game that's got a fighting game element to it. Chun-Li is like it's like Ryu. You just gotta have Chun-Li. Unfortunately, Ken did not make it on the roster. So people who like Ken over Ryu are probably butthurt about that. That was one of the things people complained about, is that Ken wasn't in it. Personally, I don't think that you needed. I mean, I guess you could have just added like a bunch of Shoto characters like Ken and Dan and and all that. But I think that's one of the problems I have with these games, is that you will see like variations on the same character. Like, oh, let's put Ken and Dan and Akuma and Sakura and Sean. And it's like, but they're all very samey, and that's not. I don't think that's good. I think that it's better to have variety. So Chun-Li, though, that's obviously a good choice. Trish, it's a weird one from Devil May Cry. And Marvel's Capcom 3 uses MT Framework, Capcom's proprietary engine before they made the RE engine. Yeah. So I think Trish is a strange choice. I never really cared for her. She's kind of like, of all the Devil May Cry girls, she's the most like trashy. She's got this like Leader Forge trailer park WWF thing going on. I was never a fan of Trish, but it's cool. She's in the game. I would have preferred Lady. I think that would have been. I like Lady more. She's my favorite of the Devil May Cry girls, but yeah. Amurata. So Clover Studios was like doing really good at the time. And so I love Okami, and I love that they put this character in the game, but it's really unfortunate that up until very recently, this franchise was just completely ignored by Capcom. Like, she made it into the fighting game, which is good. So I like Amuratas. It's a good character, a great franchise to bring her from, and a good doggo, basically. Beautiful Joe, another one that, again, like, it's definitely a product of the time. Beautiful Joe is great. I love Beautiful Joe. It was almost like the only other way I was going to get something like a Mega Man game. And I think, again, these guys, they were onto something with this character. And I don't think that Capcom's going to do anything with Beautiful Joe anytime soon, although I would like for them to. I don't really know how it works in terms of who owns what or whatever, but they definitely got to bring Beautiful Joe back. Tron Bonne from Mega Man Legends. This is a good, definitely a good one to bring in, and she's a holdover from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I think in this game she's very strong, so I was pretty glad to see that. And Wesker. Okay, so I love Wesker in this game too, dude. Like, and the music, his music is really good. It's beast. It's time when you want total global saturation, you got to play Wesker. And he's got, what is it? His super is basically just the Maximum Spider, but we call it Maximum Wesker. So yeah, Wesker, awesome. Arthur, this one I like, but he's really hard to play, actually. From Ghouls and Ghosts, which is one of the hardest games ever made. Beautiful Joe was a mismanaged series. At least we got 2 great games out of it. Yes. But yeah, Arthur's kind of fun. He's almost like a substitute for Mega Man, who didn't make it into this game, because he's, you know, you get like, I think it's like different kinds of weapons, and he's like small of stature. But maybe that's the reason why Mega Man didn't make it in. They wanted to get Arthur in, and maybe they play a little bit too similar. But yeah, Arthur is pretty good. Spencer, this is one of these that didn't age well. So because this Bionic Commando game, while I didn't mind it, I do own it on PS3, it didn't really take off. And a lot of it had to do with this design. But on the plus side, though, you can pick a skin that is the old Bionic Commando. So that's pretty cool. And he's very good on the tournament, like in terms of the fighting tournaments. A Bionic Commando is like a must-have. So, Zero, which is everybody always... Zero's got like, also got great music. And he is definitely like, everybody loves Zero. Like, everybody loves Zero. It's like the best thing about Mega Man X, it seems. So, definitely had to be in here, and they did a really good job of porting Zero into the game, and he plays well, and he's fun too. Crimson Viper is another one that, again, I don't know that it was relevant because Street Fighter 4 was big, and they were trying to make Crimson Viper like the central character of Street Fighter 4, like she was in all the marketing. But it just, you know, they didn't go back to her. I don't know if they'll ever bring her back. So this is another one of those characters that, you know, that dates the game, you could say. I never played Crimson Viper in this game because I never cared for this character much in Street Fighter 4. I think the character designs for Street Fighter 4, despite that being my favorite Street Fighter game, like right up there with Alpha 3, it's like I go back and forth between the two, is that some of the newer characters, they play in a way that I'm not really into, like Abel and Crimson Viper. I actually got into Rufus, but I'll talk about that when I play that game. I did get into Rufus because I wanted to take the silliest guy and, like, you know, make him like super dangerous. So, hey Q, what's up? What it do, Boricua? How are you, man? I'm just talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 3, giving my opinions on the character designs and, like, you know, how I think this was the last good Marvel vs. Capcom game. I guess Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite just did not work. It just failed. I think that they stripped it down too much, and I think when you take things away, people become really suspicious. Same thing with Street Fighter, by the way. Street Fighter 5, disappointed in that completely. Street Fighter 6, I'm not even interested. I mean, it might get improved, but I don't think it's gonna top, you know, Ultra Street Fighter 4. I think that was like, you know, basically peak for Capcom. Nathan Spencer in Bionic Commando 2009 is voiced by lead singer Faith No More. Yes, Mike Patton. I know. Yes, I know. And again, I played that game. I have that game. I finished it. Mike Patton also voiced GLaDOS, one of GLaDOS's from Portal. He voiced one of the GLaDOS robots too. But anyway, yeah, Crimson Viper did not age well, unfortunately. Just not. It was one of those, you know, like, I don't think this character quite landed in the halls of fame for Capcom. Hagar. I love playing Hagar in this game. It's always hilarious to be the super mayor, the real super mayor of Metro City. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Metro City. Professional wrestler. And you know what is a really great game too? I don't know if I'm going to, but I've been thinking about doing a theme of wrestling games because I used to like wrestling games back in the day. But one of my favorites was Saturday Night Slam Masters, which was a Capcom one, and Hagar was one of the characters in it. I love that game. That was just a fun game. I like those. And Mat Mania, that was like a big thing I played in the arcades. Based Hagar, yes. The angry GLaDOS head, yes, that's right. Street Fighter 6 looks lazy to me, where Street Fighter 5 looks better. Yeah, I mean, Street Fighter 5 improved over time, but you had to buy all these characters and all these seasons. And I still, like, look, they didn't put Gen in there, and I'm sorry, but, like, Gen is my dude. That's my nigga in those games. I mean, I play Ryu because, like, I learned him early on, and I play Chun-Li and some other characters, but Gen, that's my motherfucker right there. That guy's the realest. Anyway, so Hagar, he's like one of the strongmen. I think he's basically the replacement for Zangief in this game, which is fine. Akuma, again, like, you know, I guess I'm not really a big fan of Akuma, to be honest, but he's basically like made it into into the Hall of Fame for Capcom characters that basically make it into almost every game. He's definitely improved over time in terms of design and whatnot, but it would have been cool if this was like Sagat or, you know, a different Street Fighter character that plays differently. I would have liked to have seen Sagat or Bison or maybe Vega. I don't know. That would be cool. All right, Hisenko, one of my favorite characters from Darkstalkers, or Lele, I think that as she was called in the Japanese version. And just a really interesting character, great design, very strong. And yeah, she basically like uses a bunch of different weapons in her that are hidden in her sleeves, and she's a lot of fun. She's basically a Lin, what do they call them? He's a Chinese vampire, and they have a word for it. Can't remember what it is. Actually. Let's see. Twin sisters. Oh, Jiangxi. Yeah, Jiangxi. That's what it is. Okay, Jill. This is this is another one that I think might have been in error a bit. This is a Resident Evil 5 Jill, which doesn't play like the Jill from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which I think is better. That one with because basically it's a reference to the original Resident Evil, and you got the zombies and the dogs and the crows, you know, that come on screen. This Jill just has like Matrix martial arts moves. So this one was, I would say, one of the weaker, you know, selections. And then Vergil, who again, you know, if you're gonna have Dante in the game, you gotta have Vergil in the game. Oh my god! You know, people just like, this is another one of these. You know, what is the music that people think of when they think of Vergil and Devil May Cry? But yeah, so Vergil is in the game. I don't play him, but I know he's very popular as well. Phoenix Wright, interesting choice. I actually like it quite a bit. I tried to play this guy when I got this game at first, and he's a bit complex, but he's very rewarding if you get good with him. So very rewarding if you can play him. Strider, another OG of Capcom, and definitely one that has to be in Marvel vs. Capcom games. And Firebrand, who is also from Ghouls and Ghosts, and one of the most annoying enemies in any video game ever. Vergil 3 or Vergil 2? I think it's Vergil 3 from Devil May Cry 3. I think both of those are from Devil May Cry 3. So yeah, Firebrand, if you guys remember these gargoyles from Ghouls and Ghosts, they were basically gonna take your money. And that's what they were there for. So, Frank West from Dead Rising, kind of an interesting choice as well. I would say that this should still hold up because I think the Dead Rising franchise is quite popular, even though I've never played these games. I never played them. I had the second one, I think, where it was like a different protagonist. But yeah, so Frank West, that could be a fun one. The Nemesis, this is very cool. I actually do like playing Nemesis in here as well. I would have liked to have seen maybe like how would they do a Mr. X? That could be fun. But Nemesis definitely has more versatility because he pursues you with a rocket launcher, like a freaking, isn't it like a Panzer Shrek, basically like an old World War II rocket launcher? Yeah, Nemesis definitely very cool, biological weapon. And okay, now we get into the Marvel characters. So, Wolverine, only one version. The thing about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is they put two Wolverines in there for some reason. The one with the bone claws and the one with the regular claws. Hulk, with his long teeth. But Hulk is very cool in this game. I like to play him. He's definitely like one of the stronger characters. Iron Man. And the voice acting for the Avengers, like Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Cap, they're all from the, there was this cartoon show that was basically on the level of the Justice League show. It was called Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, and they had the same voice actors. So it was like they thought that show was going to be a big hit, and it was. It was a really big hit, but Disney, they basically they screwed the pooch because they ended up because of the success of the movies, they made like a new animated show called Avengers Assemble. And so the original showrunners that were doing the old show, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, they had to cancel to make room for the new one because they wanted the branding to look more like the movies. And I think that was a big mistake because that show was like the Earth's Mightiest Heroes was really, really good. It was really well done. They had to rush, like I think it was like the 3rd season. They got 3 seasons out of it. And they ended up rushing it because they wanted to finish it before the new show came in. It was really unfortunate. But the voice actors for that are the same ones that are here. And they might be, I didn't get a chance to look into it, but they might be the same voice actors, or at least some of them, that are doing the voices for the characters in Marvel Rivals. Because they sound very similar. I don't know if it is the same, but it might be. But anyway, so Iron Man, Captain America, who I like to play on here, obviously. Deadpool, which voiced by Nolan North, but he does a really good job. And he's pretty funny and definitely breaks the fourth wall a lot. So Deadpool, I don't play him, but he can be fun. Doctor Doom is like one of the dudes I like to play. Doctor Doom is a pimp. That's all we need to say about that. Super Skrull is a lot of fun as well, and I thought it was a really good choice. It was basically a way for Capcom to put the Fantastic Four in the game without taking 4 slots. They just put one guy, and it works. I think Super Skrull is fun. Kurt. Thor, pretty good. He's a little bit slower than you think, but you know, definitely one of the more power-oriented characters. So, wait. Oh yeah, She-Hulk. This is like the version of She-Hulk we should have gotten in the show. That's all I'm gonna say. I still like the She-Hulk character from the comics, but yeah, like I won't be able to look at this character the same way. And she was a lot of fun. She does like a lot of wrestling moves, like drop kicks and clotheslines and shit. So elbow drops. Spider-Man, pretty good. I mean, you can't not like it. Although I think the eyes are a little bit too big on this costume, but X-23 is another one of these, like they tried to make X-23 happen, and they're still trying to make her happen. They even I think they literally just call her Wolverine now in the comics, but I walked away from that a long time ago. So, and I'm not really a fan of this character. I think this is just derivative and lazy, and will always forever live in the shadow of Wolverine. MODOK, interesting choice, one of my favorite characters to play. And when I was a kid, I didn't like MODOK. I thought he was stupid, but as I grew older and I came to appreciate Jack Kirby, I love MODOK. I think he's so weird, so strange, and that's what I like about him. He's obviously galaxy brained, obviously smart. Phoenix is a very good character, but like the lowest health of any character in the game. So you really have to be careful when playing her. But she's like also, she got the lowest health, but she's the most powerful. So definitely a powerful character, but I don't really play her. But it was a good choice to put her in there, and like the Phoenix costume is classic too. Magneto is another one I like to play. I just like him. So Storm, a good character. Dormammu, also a good choice, interesting if you come to bargain. Taskmaster, I like to play Taskmaster quite a bit. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters in this. Taskmaster's a lot of fun, one of my favorites. Sentinel, obviously like an OG from Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men. I think, no, he's not in Marvel Superheroes, but he was in X-Men. And he's always just been like in these versus games because he's so popular a pick. But I'm not really a super fan. Shumagarath, just like you gotta have a weird character in there. And so Shumagarath is great for that too. Also very strange. Nova, this was a really cool choice as well. I like Nova. Ghost Rider, very cool. I like Ghost Rider a lot. Iron Fist, also very cool. And can be a lot of fun to play. Doctor Strange, I like him. Hawkeye is very good. He has a great ultimate, like his level 3, where he teams up with Ant-Man. That's a lot of fun. Rocket Raccoon, this is like before the movie came out, so this Rocket Raccoon has like a different accent. He's nothing like the one that people know now. And I think this is probably what he was supposed to be, so it's a little bit more comic accurate, whereas the Guardians of the Galaxy kind of almost like redesigned him in terms of like his concept to change it, and that, I mean, I'm okay with it. And Galactus, who's the final boss. I don't know why they have his stats here, but apparently he's got bad fighting ability, but everything else is through the roof. Anyway, so those are the character bios I thought we would look at, but I'm gonna play the game in arcade mode. We'll see how I do. It's been a while. And
Marvel versus Capcom
okay, so
3.
pick my characters.
That's right. The third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
I kind of want to do a villain team, so let's do that first. Shumagarath is there for the Darkstalkers fans and hentai connoisseurs. Oh, I see. All right, so let's do this. Let's do 3 super villains, like mastermind villains. So we'll start with Magneto, and then we'll do Doctor Doom, and we'll do Dormammu, I guess. We'll try him out. All right, let's see how I do. It's been a while. I don't really remember how to play this. So.
Not created. Learn your place.
Uh-oh, Wesker. He's mad that I didn't pick him.
Fight! First attack!
Oh, what?
Level 2! Air combo!
Oh yeah, right. He has like that power of the creator, power of the destructor thing. Dropped your combo, nigga. It's been a while, man. I'm super rusty at this. And I don't think I played much Dormammu, so.
I'm the second best at what I do.
The second best? Oof, that's
It's do or die.
doesn't sound good at all.
Fight! First attack! Air combo! Team aerial combo!
That was, I forgot about that. Oh shit. That was kind of dull, but okay.
You win!
What hope did you have against the master of magnetism?
Mine is the power to destroy, but I choose not to. Profit from my example.
Get ready
Teaching,
for the fight of your life.
spitting wisdom at these motherfuckers.
Learn now why they call me the Master of Magnetism.
And they call Captain America a living legend.
Hawkeye is
Hyperdrive!
Triple
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Oh, I almost did a happy birthday. That was, I used too many bars on that one. There we go. Okay. Hi, Richard.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Better leave while I can still keep Dark Phoenix at bay.
Live and let die. Fight!
That. Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh no, what? I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I did the wrong move. Uh-oh. Hey, I got a trophy. Shows you how long it's been since I played. I didn't really get that. That's probably like a basic ass bronze too. Oh, Ghost Rider. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, pile driver. Oh shit, Wolverine. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of there. He's gonna do a lot of damage. He's like the last one.
Like that. Like that. Like that.
Richard says, how many combos can you do in one hit? I used to be good at Street Fighter 2 Turbo when I was a kid. Like on this, I mean, like I'm super rusty at this game. The thing is, like I was saying in the beginning of the show, like if you're not playing this a lot, like you just lose it, you know? But I used to be, I was okay at this game. I wouldn't say that I was like great at it. If you look at the background, you can see like this is like the Days of Future Past background, and you look at the poster in the background. There's like a reference to, it's like an Easter egg to an old comic book from Days of Future Past. But you can see characters from previous Marvel vs. Capcom games on there. I think Mega Man is one of them. Yeah, you see Hayato and. Oops. Hey, get off me! Get the fuck out of here, Rocket Raccoon.
You win!
Slain for being OP in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Cable. Alright, is it time to fight Galactus? Yeah.
Learn now why they call me the master of magnetism.
Everybody's like talking shit to these motherfuckers. Get up in his grill.
You will know pain. Level 2.
Yikes! Oh, I couldn't block it. Yeah, that's the thing, like, wears you down. It's alright.
You have saved the Earth.
Dr. Doom has saved the Earth.
You win.
Let me sit in my pimp chair. I just ponder. I'm gonna do some orb pondering. Did your deception go according to plan, my lord? The Doombots are talking to Doom. That's so weird. He's such an incel. Where Doom is concerned, everything always goes according to plan. Always. The power siphoner hidden within my chest plate worked precisely as I anticipated. A portion of the World Eater's power cosmic is now mine to do as I see fit. And now the very universe itself will bow before Doom. So Dr. Doom takes over the universe. Where's their TACs? What are you talking about? You tickle Galactus's nipples to death. Foot dive. That's right. Let me see. You guys are talking about over there. If you want to send a super chat to Chun-Li, feel free. If they had Cable in this, then you could play as Deadpool and Cable. Yeah, sadly. I mean, you could team Deadpool up with Spider-Man, but you have to pick 3 characters. So, tool-assisted combos. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm not like that in. I'm into fighting games, but I don't get into like the frame counting and the hitbox stuff and all that. R.I.P. Infinites. I think that this game might. No, I'm thinking about a different game. A-Ting. These are the guys that brought this game here, right? All right, I'll play another match. Can I skip this?
Thank you for playing.
You remember when they used to say thank you? Playing? Those were the days.
A new character and new artwork has been. A new title has been unlocked.
RR was such a missed opportunity post Ultimate versus Capcom 3. What's RR? Eightness, welcome to the show. I'm sorry I'm not like a pro fighting game guy. I'm just playing it. I'm a filthy casual. All right, let's try a different mix. Another one I do like to play. I don't know if you guys have any like suggestions or any characters you want to see me try to play as. I've definitely messed around with all the characters except for, I don't know, there was a couple that I just wasn't interested in, like Sea Viper and the Street Fighter characters. I like Street Fighter characters in Street Fighter, but I'm not as into them in this. So, Aiding did the mechanics for this game, and yeah, our Rocket Raccoon, yeah, definitely a missed opportunity. I did try to play him in this game. It's good to have like a small character, like some smaller guys, like Beautiful Joe. Amaratas in a way is the smaller one right here. Arthur. But at this time the movie hadn't come out yet, so Rocket was written more like in the way that he is in the comics. The Dozy Gaming says they need to mod Joe Biden into Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They already did. Use Strider? Okay, I'll try. I'll play Strider. Okay. Who else? Team Short King, Rocket Raccoon, Arthur, and Beautiful Joe. I could try, who would go well with who do you think would go well with Strider? Maybe, Hawkeye, Taskmaster, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Chris, Frank West. I don't know how to play him very well. Wesker. He's so much fun. My favorite character. Who is? Wesker? Alright, we'll do Wesker. Time for some what do you call it? Some Maximum Wesker action. Alright, what about anybody from the Marvel side? Oh, I'll wait for another suggestion. One more. So I got Strider, Wesker, and who? R.I.P. Infinite. And Jack Rabbit O'Hare, they could have been even modded him and it'd be perfect. Oh, Bucky O'Hare, you mean? Like the character from the comics. It's like the same people that made Ninja Turtles, I think. The same comic book publishers. Super Skrull. Okay, let's do it. Alright, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Sneed says Tronbon. I'll do Tronbon next time then. I'm not good with these characters, so I'm probably gonna lose. I know a little bit about Super Skrull. I've played him a few times, but it's been a long time since I played this game.
Here's little ninja tricks versus Nova Corps. Come on.
Go for broke. Fight!
Alright. What is going on with this? Oh, that was a counter. I didn't mean to do that.
Team aerial combo.
Headbutt that guy.
Air combo.
Oh shit. What? Woo! What? Riding off on a fucking robot lion, standing on it, dude. Strider, is it just me or is Strider like the peak ninja? Oh, I hate this guy so much. He just gives me PTSD, man. Maximum Wesker. Shovel them bombs. Right off on that line again. Robot line. Let's go. I can't even. The pants. You referring to Wesker's leather pants?
Get ready to brawl. Fight!
It was like evil when Deadpool was, or not Deadpool, when Daredevil was with the hand. Zero. Oh, big mistake.
Waste of life. Yes. Crossover attack. Level 2. Level 3. Air combo. Yes. Level 3. Danger. Advancing guard. Down. Air combo. Crossover attack. Yes. Air combo. Danger. KO.
Out of here.
You win.
I told you, I was the only way.
No, to Mike Hagar's leopard print. Oh, Mike Hagar's pants. Yeah.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
They like randomly pick like different colors. I don't know if I like that though.
Let's rock, baby. Ready?
Any Vergils yet? No.
Team aerial combo. Crossover attack. Air combo. Level 3, level 2. Cool. Crossover attack. Cool. Danger.
Damn it.
Crossover attack. Level 3. Crossover attack. Level
Okay, okay, Dante. Ooh, I got him. Happy birthday. Woo. Have just been defeated by the pinnacle of Skrull bioengineering. Havoc, why vertical? Wesker, the 90s call, it wants its fashion back. I was excited to see some Marvel vs. 3 randomly on my feed, but only seeing the middle third is kind of rough. Just go to the channel, you'll find the full streaming to both the horizontal and the vertical. So if you came across it on the vertical, the Red Guardian colors, that's kind of cool. If you come across it on the vertical, go into the channel and you should see me live streaming on the horizontal as well. Hog. I hear Devils Never Cry in the background. It's called Option B, Tetrapodal Robo Panther or Saber Tiger option in the games. Yeah. You remember. Take that, Cap. Oh, that's right, it comes back. Oh shit, I gotta change. Get out of here.
Allow me.
I'm trying to switch to Super Skrull, but oh shit. Low-key fighting game needs some sort of support for viewing in a vertical format. Yeah, man, that's real. Well, I think that fighting games, like I don't know, man, they're just not they're not what they used to be. And you know, that's not me just being like nostalgic. I mean, like with the way that we're monetizing games in general right now, it's all like season passes and microtransactions. Like it's a weird, but I don't really care about DLC for games. I'm not that upset about it. But what bugs me is the way that they go about it. Like this new Fatal Fury game, there's like a musician and a soccer player in it. Like, what is that? Like, I mean, like, you know, when they do strange crossovers, sometimes it can be interesting. Like the last Samurai Showdown game had like a guy from For Honor in it, like a knight from For Honor, but they made it work for the game. It was actually a really good fit because it's Samurai Showdown and they had, you know, like a knight in the game as a playable character. That was good, but like the last, like, yeah, I don't even remember their names, but some like footballer is in the new, it's either Fatal Fury or King of Fighters. I can't remember which one. And there's like a musician that's in one of them, like the real person. It's kind of like what's going on with what is it, Call of Duty, where they put like celebs, like, oh yeah, like, you know, fucking, you know, Nicki Minaj is in the game, and it's like, what? I think that it's just kind of lost the plot in that. And then like with Tekken 8, they're basically making you pay for like people that have been in Tekken games since the beginning, like Anna Williams is like DLC, and it's like, well, wait a minute. Like the thing about the old Tekken games that was so great was every new Tekken game just had more characters in it, and they would refine the ones that were just kind of like, you know, like clones of the base character. You know, like Li Shaolan was basically martial law, but like he had a couple of different moves, but for the most part he was the same guy. And over time they separated them more and more to make them more unique, in the same way they did with Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter, where, you know, Ken and Ryu were basically just the same guy, color swapped, and now they play very differently. But then when you start adding like characters that just don't belong at all, and then it's like to sell some kind of brand, I think then you know, fighting games have kind of like, in my opinion, lost the plot. And I'm a big fan of fighting games. Ronaldo, it's in City of Wolves. Yeah, I'm waiting for Taylor Swift to be added to Street Fighter 6. In my opinion, selling a past fighter as DLC is fine if there was no shot they made the roster. But Lydia, Eddie, and Heihachi should have been base. I understand Enna not making the initial cut, but it's still stupid. Yeah, I just don't think it looks good, ultimately. I don't think that Namco is, like, you know, intentionally being bad. But this is what Street Fighter V did, too, right? Like, they gave you Bison later, right? And then I think they added him to Street Fighter 6. But I think that if you look at, like, the base characters in Street Fighter V, they weren't that great. I mean, Vega was really cool because they made some changes to make him like play really different from what he used to, and I don't mind it. And Dhalsim, you know, was a lot of fun to play. I played Dhalsim a lot in Street Fighter V, actually. But the idea that you had to wait until they, you know, gave you like Gil and Bison and a couple of other guys that you know that have always been there. I don't know, man. I think they're trying to figure out like the best way forward, you know. John Ford says, good game. Oh no, Bandai is intentionally being bad. Have you seen the Tekken Season 2 patch? Good lord. No, I haven't. I haven't touched it. Last Tekken game I played was 7. And I like 7. I still play 7 sometimes. But yeah, I haven't touched 8. Just like with Street Fighter. Last Street Fighter that I liked was Ultra Street Fighter 4. But anyway, if you follow this channel, I'm going to be going through more older fighting games. So I would ask that you stick around for that. I'm going to be doing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which I think is a game that deserved to do better than it did. I'm also going to be playing some King of Fighters. I have some old ones, but I also and Bloody Roar. I'm going to be playing that. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which I thought was great, but I think they probably went off the rails with that one too, in terms of like, I don't know. I don't think it's balanced. I'm guessing that, you know, if you play Super Saiyan level 4 God Ultra Instinct Gogeta-ku, then you're probably going to do better than somebody who's playing like, you know, just like Super Saiyan Vegeta. But the patch is bad enough where pros started quitting, legacy players become refugees, active players started a boycott, and casuals uninstalled. Wow. I refuse to play main Tekken game without Tekken Force. Yeah, the Tekken Force was fun, but I don't know if they ever got it quite right. I'm gonna play Tekken 8 later this month. I have Tekken 7. I'm gonna be featuring Tekken 7 for people. I have all the Tekkens. I have like Dark Resurrection. That was another one that I loved. Tekken 4, controversial opinion. I didn't mind it. But anyway, let's continue. Oh shit. Oh, let's go. Time. Nice. I did not mean to do double. I should have let Super Skull do his thing. Woo! And I shot him. You see that? Pull out the strap. It's always funny when Yamcha and Android 19 are better characters than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or legendary Super Saiyan Brawly. Yeah. Baby Vegeta, best Vegeta. Tekken 4 had a good Tekken Force mode and the debut of my boy Steve Fox. 2XKO ain't looking good based on the rumors you will only have one playable character to start. What's 2XKO? Oh shit, Galactus, let's go.
The battle for Earth. Go for broke. Fight! First attack. Foot dive. Foot dive.
You gotta get in there before the other guy comes in. Oh shit. Oh shit, no! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh man, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Ow. No! It's up to Wesker now. Can I have this? Woo! Let's go. Let's saturate the earth. Let's shoot him a few times.
You win! I told you. Only where to run.
The Riot Tag Fighter coming out on a to be determined date. I had the PSP of Tekken Dark Resurrection. I did too, actually. I did have a PSP. Everything is going according to plan. Well, almost everything, anyway. I have to admit, a cosmic being coming into play was something I could never have anticipated. Yeah, you think? Galactus's appearance made him the primary target of every hero on Earth, leaving me to my own devices. A grave miscalculation on their part. They were easy enough to capture in their weakened state. Now I can test their compatibility with the Ouroboros virus. Who's that? Oh, that's Jean Grey. The fantastic specimens from this new world would yield zombies to truly Marvel. Oh, Marvel Zombies? Did he, like, create Marvel Zombies? Confirmed. X Factor is such a fun mechanic. Yeah, I think that they did. It's good. Like I said, I think one of the things I like about this game is that it's a little bit more user friendly compared to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't know. Like, I tried to play Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I you know, some of the character choices look cool, but I didn't like that the roster was small and that some of the choices they made in terms of who they put in. But yeah, I wish Infinite wasn't terrible. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You know, they made there's a fan project of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, with a bunch of extra characters that fans made. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they made 3D models of a bunch of characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They put Blackheart in there. They put Leon in there. It's actually quite impressive. The Ouroboros virus was from the hit video game Resident Evil 5, yeah, circa 2009. Arthur was a wasted slot in my opinion. Uh-oh, somebody's shitting on Arthur. Fans remade Infinite and it's apparently really spectacular. Yeah, Infinite, but they basically gave it a different look. But I'm talking, they did do that, but I'm talking about Marvel vs. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think it's called Community Edition or something like that. I can look it up later on in the stream if you guys want to see it. But yeah, it's like they're basically taking Mugen into the 3D realm, and they're making like their own you know, like 3D model fighting games. So yeah, the modding community is like absolutely insane, guys. They're absolutely insane. So, all right, let's do one more, maybe another round of matches. Marvel deserved better than Infinite. Yeah. You can see that I haven't played this game much. I'm unlocking stuff as I play. All right, let's see. I'd like to try. I want to play Taskmaster. I want to play MODOK. So let's do maybe, okay, here's what I want to do. We're gonna do Nemesis, Clothesline Rocket, Rocket Launcher, Launcher Slam. The one where he falls on you. Okay. We'll do Taskmaster. I like Taskmaster. And MODOK. MODOK is so weird, but I love him. Sonic Blast, Balloon Bomb. Let's do the barrier. Well, no, let's do that one. It's fine. All the resources in the world and the modding community makes better games. Yeah. Absolutely. I should play Hagar too. Hagar, She-Hulk, and Hulk, I think. Like 3, like, big guys. Or maybe Hagar, She-Hulk, and Thor. I don't know. Gonna regret this in the morning. Raid out. You motherfucker. He's really slow. It's alright. Oh shit. Wait, oh, he's too small. That's not too bad. Hagar is too funny. Yeah, that pipe. I'm def more of a Capcom dude because my main guys lead more towards Wesker, Vergil, and Chris Redfield. Yeah.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
I mix it up. I like both. I don't know. I don't play the Darkstalker characters. I do play. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, let's see. Dude, he like knocks you the fuck out. Man, the Nemesis does a lot of damage. No, you don't. Combo, bitch. He does counters. Oh, I did that in the wrong direction. Shit, man. Did you see that? I love that. How did they mess this character up in the movies so bad? How did they do my boy Taskmaster so dirty? He was like one of my favorite villains from the Avengers. He wasn't even like a A-list guy. He was like a B-list character, I guess, you know? They made him a female. Yeah, but she just sucked. No lines. She doesn't talk. They just ruined it. And they wanted to make some point about the Me Too movement. Man, I don't got time for that shit.
Defenders, Thunderbolts. I think anything. Get ready to brawl. Fight!
Is that all you got? Get out of here, phony. Oh shit. Booyah. Get out of here. I didn't even need to use MODOK in that one. Marvel did Taskmaster dirty. Yes, they did. That could have been awesome. Like if they would have done a proper how I would have done put Taskmaster in like a Captain America movie. That would have been beautiful. Maybe like team him up with Hawkeye, put Captain America, Hawkeye, and like, you know, one of the other sort of like more, you know, lower power level Avenger characters in there and have them fight with, and not just be Taskmaster, because Taskmaster is basically just like a mercenary. Oh, the Punisher America. Fight! Okay, Cap. Let's go. All right, nigga. Yeah, MODOK's kind of a zoner, but I just think he's fun. The thing about MODOK is he doesn't jump, he has like a flight thing. Stay mad, Cap. Headbutts for everybody.
Now your costume is much more red than it white and blue.
The happiest head in the whole game. Morgan is a fun character if you've not played her. Taskmaster versus Moon Knight. Yeah, they did Moon Knight dirty too, though. They did Moon Knight dirty too. Not appealing at all. Oscar Isaac, really? Dude, the guy's like overcast and everything. Stop putting the same motherfuckers in shit.
Get this mission started.
I am not looking forward to Mr. Fantastico. Boom, slammed his ass.
Got time for an interview?
Oh shit, Frank West, I forgot he's in this. I'm gonna be playing Guilty Gear too, that's a good one. Come on, motherfucker. What you gonna do? Oh, Frank West has zombies too, eh? So maybe that's why Jill is not, Hit me. Oh, that was your mistake. Oh shit! Ooh! Oh! Nice one.
Not planning on dying yet.
I know he's annoying. Oh!
You can't run away. You're in for a
Shit.
You win.
Ah, there it is. I was looking for my taunt. The amount of hours I spent on Axec 4 with Johnny made me so upset with how they changed him for Strive. Yeah, I didn't buy Strive because that was another one that I heard they dumbed it down a lot. this is the thing, like the fighting games, they have like kind of a high bar for entry. Like if you want to get into them, you got to like practice. And a lot of people don't want to do that. So what ends up happening is that they end up like only appealing to like a niche audience of people. But I don't mind that, except the budgets to make them get really big. So they have to figure out a new way to make it appealing, right? So that more people will play it. He's got more reach than you think. Oh. Ooh, Nova. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go. Uh-oh. Everybody ever played Phoenix Wright? I never played it. I know that's like a mobile thing. Gonna abuse my nemesis? Come on. He's just gonna hang back there. I'm gonna shoot rockets at you. And then I'll land close. Ooh, what? This nigga's working. Dude. Dude, he's putting in work, boy. What? Oh no, MODOK is down. Oops.
You can't run away. You're in for a world of hurt. Danger. I see you. Just like Capcom. Ladies, I see you. I see you. Level 1.
That's it.
Hyper combo KO. You win.
Whew, man, he was taking me out. Arthur showing why he's a legend. Phoenix Wright games are fun, and Phoenix Wright in the game is arguably the best install character ever made, along with Dark Phoenix. One of my favorite teams in this game is Iron Fist, Akuma, and Phoenix Wright. No, that explains why that was hard. Alright, I'm gonna swap out to... Who am I playing? Nemesis? That might work.
The battle for Earth. Ready? Fight! First attack.
Oh, maybe not. Oh my god, Akuma. Hold on, buddy.
Psionic blaster! Psionic blaster! Kill! Hyper psionic blaster! Psionic blast! Psionic blaster! Psionic blast! Analyze Q! Psionic blast! Psionic blast! Analyze Q!
They got mad. Woo! Okay, alright, hold on. I hate when these guys get on either side of you, you know? Oh, nice one, nice one. Alright, I gotta swap out to Nemesis, I think. Because otherwise Taskmaster.
Submit.
Get flicked.
Submit.
You can't run away. You're in for a world of hurt. You can't run away. You're in for a world of hurt. Level 2.
Away.
You can't run away. You're in for a world of hurt.
Away.
Oh, thank goodness.
You have saved the Earth.
There we go.
I now must squash you like the bug that you are.
You win.
I must admit, I've had my eye on your helmet the entire time.
I'm gonna wear that shit. I'm gonna rock his helmet. Is that what they're gonna do? I think that is the ending from MODOK. As you requested, sir, from your battle with Galactus. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. So tell me, fellas, how do I look? Let's go. And be honest. Well, that was pretty funny. I still like Mecha Akuma in Cyberbots. Yes. MODOK looks like he enjoys the whiff of his own farts. He does. The game has bad ending.
Thank you for playing.
All right, what did Sneed Cola asked me to play Tronbon? So we'll do one more. I'll play Tronbon, and Zero, and maybe like I don't know, one other guy.
A new character ending, new artwork a new title has been unlocked.
And I think that might be it. If there's time, Tekken 7 most OP Akuma ever, yeah. I like playing Geese on Tekken 7. Arthur? Okay. What did I say? Oh yeah, I said, I was thinking about Beautiful Joe, but let's do Tronbon. Zero. I don't know. I don't do the assist that much. It should. It's like it's a habit you got to get into. Once you like get good at this kind of stuff, it just becomes a rhythm where you're just like automatically doing things. Like muscle memory kicks in, you know. But Rocket, Arthur. Okay, let's try Arthur. We'll try. I am not sure how this is gonna go. I know that Trombon's one of her ult does a lot of damage. It's like a throw. But it might be a level 3. I don't really remember.
Go for broke. Fight! First attack. Yes. Crossover. Level 2.
Yeah, this attack right here.
Level 2. Air combo. Team aerial combo. Level 4.
Ooh, the hell.
Level 4. Aiming guard. Level 3. Danger. Down.
Oh. Oh, he doesn't run. He doesn't have a dash, does he? No, he doesn't. Got the key to something. With a Zero May Cry team. Everybody play. You're talking about Vergil, Dante, and Zero? Yeah, Zero is, like I said, extremely popular in this game. I like Chris, though, actually. I like Chris. I don't know, I haven't picked any favorites, but I do play a lot of Taskmaster and MODOK, just because I think they're so silly. Oh shit, Sentinel. Sentinel, fucking bullshit. They gave Ryu the Ken colors for people who wanted to play Ken, but it's not the same. Rocking Titanium Man colors.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Who's Gustav? Oh, is that the mech? Hagar. Here's another one I like to play. That pipe. Wait, what's the, doesn't she have like a punch thing that she does? I don't know how to do it. Woo! There you go, heck. Aw, he ran. Throwing lances and shit. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Don't watch me.
Aerial combo.
Oh, you switched, you bastard. It throws those holders. I can just hold it? That's cool. Oh shit, he's gonna bring the pain. I gotta switch. Oh, missed! Shit! There she goes, she's down. Hagar lays the pipe down on his enemies. Broken in Marvel's Capcom 2 commits war crimes with its Tatsumaki scaling glitch. Mavericks are a blight on the world, and it's my job to eradicate them. Wow.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Base 0. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider's really good too. I like him. I wanted to try more stuff with Arthur. Oh yeah, okay. Ah, throw me! Ooh, that was good.
Allow me.
Air combo. Game changer.
Oh, no.
Air combo.
Uh-oh. Stars and strike. Oh, she's not dead yet, though. Ooh, nice. Nice one. Uh-oh. Oh, I got burned. Oh no, it's just 0 now. Let's see. Oh, I should have X-Factored. Hagar lays the... Yeah, you guys aren't saying anything. A flaming skeleton on a motorcycle. I get that. I'll switch my team up. I think I'll be able to do that. And just play some different characters. Because I'm running out of time here, so...
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I want to do Beautiful Joe. Boomerang. And Chris. Time to smash some boulders. And Hagar. Let's go. Same team, good. Okay, they didn't change it. Akuma.
Whoa! You're a real hero? For real?
Go for broke. Fight! First attack.
What is it? Oh yeah, right. Forgot about that. You better keep me away. Why am I out of reach?
Open fire! Eat light! Eat light! Take 1, 2! It's all or nothing! Eat light! Awesome! Perfect star! Shield slash! Perfect maximum! Take level 3! Danger! Advancing guard!
There we go. Come here, bitch. Is that all you got?
Good always triumphs, as they say.
Pension a go-go, baby. That was a good game, man. I like Beautiful Joe. I thought it was super cool. It was a little bit leaning into the whole like Matrix thing, but
All right, let's get it on.
oh shit, Beautiful Joe versus Beautiful Joe. Mirror match to get my ass beat. Oh yeah, right. Oh. Oh.
Open fire! Take 1, 2! 1, 2! Take advancing guard! Level 3! Open fire! Open fire!
Oh my god, dude.
Advancing guard! Yes! Crossover attack!
What?
Advancing guard. Breakaway. Yes. Danger.
Ugh. Gut punches for everybody. Oh, again with the mistake. What? Did you see that? No. All right. Whew, that was close. The Blue Joe is using Sylvie's colors. I got Nintendo thumb. Been a while. Okay, Galactus. Oh man, I gotta do another fight. Oh my god, what is this?
You're a real hero? For real? I fight on behalf of all of Asgard. Go for broke. Fight! First attack. Yes.
Oh right, yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. He can like grab him or something. Wait, there's like a thing where he can like grab you and throw you up, and then you can follow it up. That's not it. What did I do? Wait, is it Dragon Punch? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, let me swap it out so something gets hurt. Oh no! Gonna shoot him with my Magnum. There you go. Dude, this is so down to the wire, man. Oh, he gets triple jump. That's right. Beautiful Joe has triple jump. Oh, you bitch. Oh! You're getting old, Brian. It's time to retire. I am getting old. She made it rain on me. All right, I gotta end the show here, but it's okay.
Continue.
I must return to Wakanda. My beloved T'Challa waits. Well, you can go back here, man.
You're not gonna go out like that, are you? Get back in there and try again.
Shut up. You're gonna tell me that after I've already chosen the game over screen? This is bullshit. Alright, anyway, yeah, it's been a while since I played this, but that was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Some people took issue with the DLC existing for this game, but I think that not all DLC is bad simply by the virtue of it being DLC. I think it depends on what it is that you're offering, and I think that this game wasn't really that bad for that. So, win for woman of color. Yes, that's right, it is. So, yeah, I thought it was a good time, and I think this game is still fun, but unfortunately I don't get a lot of chant. The Dozy Gaming says I don't mind DLC. No, I think it depends on how it's implemented. You know, like, I could get into it in a long-winded way some other time, but like, one of the things that I think killed Street Fighter Cross Tekken was the way people learned about the DLC. And I think that, I don't think it's entirely fair because, well, I can get into it another time, but all I'll say is I don't think it's entirely fair to like judge it that way just because of the nature of these kinds of games. Like, how else do you do it? But I mean, I guess you could just say everything should just be free, but I don't think that makes sense. Like that, you know, all the DLC should just be available to everybody. Some games do that. Maybe they find, like Overwatch was like that, right? Where they found other ways to monetize. And I think that a lot of game companies are trying to figure out the best way to do that, but they're just sort of like, I think they're just playing around or experimenting with different models. So anyway, it's time for me to go. So yeah, it was on the disc. Yeah, that was also the thing with other games too, where they're like, well, it's on the disc, therefore it should be free. But I don't know. I think that it's not that simple, and because the other option is that you have to download it and then it takes up hard drive space, and what happens then is that everyone has to download the data, even the people who didn't buy the DLC, because if you're going to interact with somebody who did buy the DLC, you would have to have the data on your machine. So what you end up doing is you create you essentially create like two different communities, one of the people who bought the DLC and one of the people who did not, and those two, never shall the two meet, because the people who don't have the data can't actually experience the people who do have the data. But then if you have those people download the data so that they can interact with people who did buy it, then those people who did not buy it, well, then they'll just start demanding it anyway, because it's like, well, it's on my hard drive, why can't I access it? So it's like, well, how do you do that? And I think that to just simply say, oh, my corporate greed or whatever, I think that's just kind of like an oversimplification of it, and it's better to find like what's the best way to do it. Like, for example, if you play like music games like Rock Band, for example, they have tons and tons and tons of downloadable songs. So all of those songs, what they do is they basically make it to where if you don't have the song, then you can't play it with somebody who does have the song. Okay? And that might be the best, but that doesn't work for fighting games, right? Like for fighting games, the roster isn't thousands. It's like, on a good day, maybe like 20 something characters, and the odds of you running into somebody who bought a downloadable character are pretty high. Now, what you could do is just release all the characters when you release the game, but then the game doesn't grow, and then you end up in a situation where, you know, do people play, like, for example, when Street Fighter 2 came out, there were 8 characters. When Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition came out, they added the 4 boss characters as characters that were playable, but that was like added on afterward. It was an afterthought. They were like, well, this game is way more successful than we thought, so let's expand on it, and they basically made the 4 Shadowloo bosses playable characters. And then, like, that was, but when you bought that on the Super Nintendo, you had to buy, like, the Champion Edition, or Turbo, I think they called it, when it came out, to get access to the 4 characters. So you weren't just buying DLC, you were just buying a whole new cartridge that was like $70. And then when Super came out, it was like another cartridge that was $70. So, like, you can either do the model where you buy a whole new game every time they update it, or you pay for the DLC. And I think that there's a good way to do the DLC and a bad way to do the DLC. So in my opinion, the way that they handled, for example, Street Fighter V is a bad example, because they did it in seasons, and then, like, I think that not all the characters, like, they started off with a small roster, and it was just kind of, like, poorly handled on a lot of levels. Whereas Street Fighter 4, I think they did DLC for that, and I think that they did that pretty well, in my opinion, because you can just buy what you thought was worth it. And I did get Street Fighter Cross second characters because I wanted the characters. So, like, ultimately, as long as it's a free market, you get to choose anyway, right? So why wouldn't you, if you don't want it, you don't want it, right? But to call it, like, you know, evil or greedy or exploitative, I think that's just kind of like an emotional appeal you're making, and you're not really, like, looking at it like, okay, if we're gonna do this, what's the best model? And I think that some people do it well, some people don't. Some companies or developers, they figure out a way to do it that works. And it doesn't, like, hurt or make the consumer feel exploited, and some don't do that so well. So I don't know. The Vita version of Street Fighter X Tekken had them playable. Was it after the original one came out, or before? Because I know that, for example, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the Jill and Shuma Garath were downloadable characters that were also on the disc, and some people were, like, freaking out about it. And so you were essentially paying to unlock them, I guess. I didn't really think it was a huge deal. Like I said, I don't know what the rationality is, but you can just not buy those characters if you don't want them. I mean, I don't even really think Jill is a great character in the game anyway, but when I bought the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for my PlayStation 4, everything was unlocked already because the game is old now. So anyway, so I'm gonna head out now. Thanks, guys, for joining me on the show, and we'll see you guys later in the week. I have more spotlights to show off as well. You should see, like, 2 videos today, but I can't really say when, but I will definitely be streaming more games. Some of the ones I plan on doing are, like, I think I said this before, but Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Guilty Gear Xrd, which I have. I could also do Accent Core. I have that one for PS2. But Xrd is great. I like that one a lot. I just miss some of the roster characters and some of the music. The original, the older Guilty Gears had really good music. I'm gonna do Grand Blue Versus, I think, which I got for free, and it was made by the same Arc System Works as well. So I'll try that one out. King of Fighters stuff. Capcom versus SNK 2. And there is another crossover one that I want to do as well. So I have a few things lined up. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thanks, guys, for coming on the show. If you guys like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about what I played on the show today. What do you think about Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? I think it's, for me, it's a more fun game than 2. And yeah, share the video because sharing is caring. Thanks, guys, for coming on today's episode of Melee May, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivian.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse. Because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.